Yerrr, what's good everybody? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, I will be doing the unboxing and installation of QuickJack 5000 series lifts. I have my assistant here.
We have the boxes ready.
And we got the boxes ready.
We have one other box, so we're going to open 3 boxes. Yes.
You hear what she said. So we're gonna open up these boxes. I'm gonna get everything out on the floor, laid out, and go through all of the pieces. Now, these are QuickJack. These are the 5000 series. So pretty much what it is a floor jack that lifts up the car off the ground. Perfect for small garages like mine's, no home garage. And the good part about this is that it's mobile. You can lift it up. It's not hard. If you are like a track enthusiast person, you can lift these up, throw these on the back of the truck, bring them to the track, plug it into a generator that pumps out a minimum 110 volts, and you can use this at the track. So enough for all the talking and whatnot. Let me get these all open up and laid out on the ground for you guys. All right. All right, so I have the QuickJack box 1, box 2, box 3, all out of the box, laid out here on the floor. So this is the first one, this is the second one. That is the pump. These are the holes and fittings, the blocks, and everything. So the normal Fred will just try to do it by not reading the instructions, but I'm gonna take the time out, read the instructions, and do this right. And I'll get back to you guys once I figure everything out. Should be simple though, right, Ollie? Yeah? You gonna help me? You got this? All right, bet. All right, so if you guys do plan on purchasing one of these QuickJacks, make sure you guys go through all of the components to make sure nothing is missing. So we have 2 lifts, we have 2 lines, we have 2 hangers, we have all of the fittings. Just go through everything. QuickJack has a great customer service. In case you guys are missing anything, they will send it out to you. All right, so we have 1 lift, 2 lift, lines, fittings, compressor, blocks. She over there, I don't know what she's doing. But yeah, the instructions are pretty straightforward. I do have to install a couple of fittings, use my air compressor, pump up the chambers, and fill up the pump with ATF or hydraulic fluid. So I'm gonna go ahead and start hooking everything up now. All right, first and first, you wanna locate these 90-degree bends right here. You want to get an Allen key, a hex head, and loosen up this bolt. And make sure you put this in with the O-ring facing. You're going to screw this in. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. All right, yeah, so you're going to screw this in. And you want to have it facing about 10 o'clock right there, because that's where those short lines are going to go to. So you want to have it about 10 o'clock, because because this would be 12, 11, 10. So go ahead and tighten these down and have them in the right position. All right, so once you have those fittings all tightened, you grab those two short hoses like I said. You're gonna grab the female end and screw it into the fitting that you just placed in there. And tighten it down and follow the torque and inspections that are in the manual. All right, so you're gonna grab this fitting right here, like a female to a male. I'm gonna take off that little cap on the hose that you just put on. You can use tread sealant, but I like tape. Tape is more, I don't know, I just prefer the tape more than anything else. So you're gonna tape this up, and then you're gonna tighten on this piece to here. Once that tape is on there, you just gotta remember, you gotta go the same way as a thread pitch. You know what I mean? So if your screw is on clockwise, you gotta put the tread tape on clockwise. Don't put it like backwards, because then when you go to screw it on, it's gonna rip up the tape. So like, grab it. Look at that, smooth like butter. All right, so after you have all of these lines tightened, make sure that everything is nice and snug, you're gonna need some source of air, either an air compressor or a tire pump, even a bicycle pump, you know what I mean? But you gotta get these two cylinders each to 50 psi. So 50 psi here, 50 psi here. You can use any source of air as long as you can get it up to 50 psi. So you go ahead and take off the valve. There's like a regular tire valve stem or whatever. Try and get you one of these like cider tools that got the little cut in there, and make sure that that valve is like tight. You know? All right, so make sure that's tight. Go ahead and connect it and pump 50 psi in there. And make sure you double check it that it is exactly at 50. If you do go over, try and bleed it out by pressing in the valve to let some of the air out. All right, so once you have your two air tanks, whatever, filled to 50 psi, you move on to the hoses. But I do want to mention, that shit was mad easy. You can like literally use a bicycle pump. You don't even need a compressor. Like, it literally like took 50 psi in like half a second. I gave it one pump, done. Because look how big the tank is. It's like that big. So you don't need no air compressor. You just need a regular pump. Understand what I'm saying? So don't make that discourage you in any way that you need an air compressor, because once you fill up the tanks, that's it. You don't need air never again, unless it lose air somehow, like a bad valve or something. But once you fill them up, that's it. So all right, moving on to these. You're gonna grab the 4 female end fittings and the two long hoses. Each end is the same. God damn. Each end is the exact same. So same process before. Grab some Teflon tape or grab some liquid sealant. But do mention, if you do lose liquid sealant, I say make that shit sit overnight. I don't know if you have to, but I do, you know, from past experiences. That's why I stick with the tape. But you can use liquid now. You can use liquid. With me, I just like the tape. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna do that now. All right, now moving on to the power unit, right? This is like the compressor, or not compressor, but the pump. You have 2 spots here. If I go ahead and loosen these up, take out these little caps. All right, you're gonna grab the last 2 fittings. I recommend putting in the bottom one first. put in the bottom one first because it would make it easier to tighten the top one. These do have O-rings, so you don't have to worry about like Teflon tape and stuff like that. All right, so once those are all tightened up and snug, you're gonna go over to the reservoir right here. Mines have a breather cap. Make sure that breather cap is loose when you're operating the system. But go ahead and take that off. You can use hydraulic fluid or some regular cheap ATF. You're gonna fill it up with a funnel to about an inch before the fill line. All right, so that's about an inch before the fill, before the hole. So that's all good. Let's cap this back off, and now we're gonna start the bleeding process, because you do have to bleed out all the air out of the system. Remember, if yours have a breather cap, leave that open like so. All right, so I got both lifts laid out. I got all of the lines connected. Basically the line off of there connects to the line right here. That connects to the pump right there. Same thing for this side. This line is going there, then to there. Now you need to get 2 of the bigger blocks and 1 of the medium one that comes in the box. Everything comes in the box. And you're going to lift up 1 of the lifts. And there's a plate right here, right next to the bleeder screw that's on this that's on that tank. You're gonna lift it up and put it right there. So basically you want to levitate. So basically you want to have the lift like up. I levitate it up. This helps with the bleeding procedure. Do that to the other side. Right there. Right there. And what you're gonna do is, once you have it plugged in to like a regular outlet, don't mind the mess, we'll be doing laundry. You're basically gonna, let me sit down, but I'm tired. You're gonna raise it up. So it says to go right before the first locking mechanism. So it does take a little while, they said, because the fluid has to run through the lines. Oh, there we go. Right before the first locking mechanism, which I believe is right there. So right before that, and then go back down. You're gonna repeat this process 3 times. They said that it may go down like unevenly, but that's because there's air in the system. So I'm gonna have to do this about 2, 3, 4, about 4 times to get all the air out there, and then I'm gonna bleed it. I just heard the bubbles in the tank. That's letting the air out. All right, and then back up again. So basically just repeat this process 3-4 times. All right, so once you have went up and down 3 to 4 times, you're gonna start the bleeding process. Make sure you get like a little rag or whatever and place it right here, just to catch any type of fluid. So you're gonna have them down. You're gonna grab your hex key and you're gonna loosen it. And try and get any type of air out. All right, so I heard the air came out. We're gonna tighten it back. Okay, once it's tightened, you're gonna wanna press the up button for like 1 to 2 seconds. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, and then you're gonna want to pull it again and look for fluid. There we go, we got some fluid right there. Then tighten it back. Then go down. And loosen it back up again. Got fluid. Then tighten it back. And basically repeat that same process for that side. And once you do that, they're bled. All right, so once you bled it, with it levitated, you're gonna wanna take off those blocks and then test it out again with no blocks on it. And they should be lifting evenly. So I'm gonna take those off now. So they're back on the ground and they should be lifting evenly. If they're not lifting evenly, that means it needs to be bled more. So let's see. That looks good to me. Yep, they're going down evenly too. So look like I bled it right. So now I'm gonna position the car and then position the jacks and see how it lifts the car up. All right, so it's kind of dark. So just remember when using these to always make sure that the locking mechanism is on the outside. Just like this one. Make sure these locking mechanisms is on the outside. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, where it's pitch dark. But it's cold outside, so I ain't mad at it. So I'm gonna slide these on the car now. All right, so, no, dang, it's only 11:30. I have it placed under. I was lucky, it just cleared my 4-inch PCI skirts. See if you guys can see. It just cleared them. I have it at the appropriate point on the car with the blocks. What I did forget to mention was take off these hoses and make sure you run them under the system, like so. All right, that's pretty much it. Everything is lined up. Yeah, so make sure that they both are like dead even. Like that one's not above that one or this, that, and the third, you know? So we're gonna go up. I'm gonna stop it right there and I'm gonna just double check. Everything before I keep going up. good. That's perfect. That one's good. That one's perfect. All right, so I'm gonna just give it like a little rock. Let me rock the front. Let me shake the sides. Looks good. Let's keep going up. Oh, that bit going high, bruh. Yo. All right, so I believe that's the last, yep. That is the last locking point. So just like a regular lift, once you hear that lock, you're gonna go down. And that's it. They say to hold it for about 5 seconds to decompress the whole lines. And that's from that. God damn, that bitch go, what? Hold on, bring me y'all some. Damn, this light don't do no justice, bruh. Hold on, bruh. Yo. Dog, I'm under my car comfortably, bruh. That's wild. That shit gearbox got, damn, the gearbox got a little, not gearbox. Oil pan get a little scrapey here, bruh. Look all my hand room. I can, oh, this is crazy. Oh, my bushes look good. Oh, bruh, this is sweet. I ain't got no leaks. Oh, a little wet right there. Like a little sweat. That's great. Oh, we're not gonna finally take off the damn E-cut. Yeah, guys. You see how the blocks are? They're just like that. So the blocks got that little slice and you put it in that point. Same thing with the back. Yeah, there. I can find, dog, look. I should get a tape, yeah. Let me get a tape measure, bro. Look how much room I have, bro. Here's the ground. Bro, that's sick. That's wild. Now I can take off the whole fucking exhaust, bro. Oh, these brand new. Dog, that's dope. That is dope. And you can even take off the lines. So like, let's say for instance you got like some serious work going on, and it's gonna be on here for a minute. You just take them off and leave it here. Oh, that's what I was saying about running the line underneath here. You can take off the lines and move all of this shit out the way. If you're gonna be, bruh. Dog, that's fresh. That shit fresh. And then to lower it, you basically raise it back up. Damn, I should do this in the daytime. So you basically raise it back up and then lift this up and they'll go back down. Right now it's locked. And that bitch not going nowhere, bruh. Oh, that's sick. So like I was saying, the way you put it down is you go back up. You walk over, you lift these up. You grab the light because it's dark. Just lift it up. And then go down. And this is a good time to check for any leaks, any loose fittings, and just tighten them up. Oh, that's sick, bro. That's fresh. All right, so the car is back on the ground. I have no leaks, thank God. Make sure you check everything. Make sure you put Teflon where it's supposed to go. Everything is tight and snug. I will continue this video in the morning to give you guys a better view of everything. All right, so be right back. Yeah, so it is the morning time and we back at it again. I did do some off camera, like clean up, organizing of it. I moved the pump right underneath my desk here. I got the lines like all zip tied up, nice and neat. I'm probably gonna leave it here because I'm waiting on a next package from them with the wall mounts. So I'll probably move my bonnet and put them up on the wall, or I could just leave them here because I can just leave them positioned this way and then just back the car up over them when I come home or whenever I use the car. But this is how I have it set up for now. I did ask for these, especially because you know on the Hondas, you have that raise point like on the frame, and it goes right there in that slot. They come with these right here. So I opt out for those. But this is the whole setup from QuickJack. I ain't gonna hold you, man. This little thing right here is nice, yo. I like it. So I'm about to go help Percy do his now. So I'm gonna back up the car one more time and show you guys how it is lifted up in the daylight. All right, so I have everything positioned like how it should be. You can either do it the other way too, because like when it lifts, it goes like this. So if you turn it around the other way, not like turn this around, but like swap them, you can make it go like this. But right now, this is the way I have it. Don't forget, Clean Culture is this Saturday at PBIR. All right, so I got the, feeling, try to make it look clean and legit, Raise that on up. I always get it to like off the ground and give it that shake test. Shake them up, make sure it ain't going nowhere. And make sure you double check that it's in the right thing right there. Everything looks good on both sides. And then just continue to go up. right. She's up all the way and it's locked and secure. See, these ain't going nowhere. Man, that bit nice, dog. That's crazy. So like now I can take my wheels off, all four, and wash them. I mean, y'all know how white wheels are. White wheels is a bitch to keep clean. But let me grab my tape measure real quick. Got a tape measure right here. Gonna measure off the ground right here. And this is with the side skirts. So remember, these are 4-inch side skirts, so it's really 2 feet off of the ground. And if you don't feel safe going on there, you can always put jack stands. But after testing this shit last night, I'm pretty sure it's safe. Let me set the camera up real quick. Now I can take off my exhaust and get ready to mock up the diff. Yeah, but you heard me. That's my big announcement. Your boy is going all-wheel drive. Yeah, I said it. All-wheel drive. So this is gonna come in handy. Yeah, that's plenty of room, man. So I can take off my 3-inch exhaust and my E-cut. This will be for sale. You can buy the whole thing. It has a Pepsi World Sport 2 catback, 3-inch with the QTP exhaust cutout. I should be getting my gearbox. I should be getting my gearbox next week. I gotta go pick that up. I don't know what diff I'm gonna use. I'm gonna try and get a wagon diff, but them shit just kind of hard to find. But I do know a company that makes a billet one, all billet for like the same price as a used one. I've been talking to the homie from S1 Built. Let's see if we can get this all-wheel drive shit started. Damn, that means I can't use my MPC arms. Gotta take off the gas. Wow, I'm tripping. Gotta take off the gas tank. Bro, look how much room this is, man. Like, oh, this is crazy, bro. There's plenty of room, bro. Yeah, this is a World Sport 2 pan. Like, I'm sitting up right now. Like, I'm sitting up. So I got plenty of room that I can mount. I can mount the diff, the drive shaft, and all that stuff. I could drop the gearbox comfortably. So this QuickJack shit is really gonna come in handy for what I got planned for this car. I am gonna make sure I get everything first before I actually start tearing apart my whip. And yeah, that's my big update. Is your boy is I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna just full send and go all-wheel drive, even though I don't even race, but just to be all-wheel drive. So this is the website right here, QuickJack.com. You have all the different models and accessories. They have a smaller one, like the 3500 series for like smaller cars. I went ahead and went with the 5000 series, the 5000 TL, just in case if I want to, you know, lift up my girl car or lift up an SUV, anything that's 5,000 pounds. I have the power to do that. You can get the 110 volt or the 220, and like I said, they have plenty of accessories. I'm waiting on the wall hangers. right here so I can hang them up on the wall. Just like that. And these are what I'm using on there now. The pitch weld blocks. They got that cut. They got that cut in there. Perfect for our type of cars. So yeah, I'll leave all of the websites and model numbers and descriptions in the description. Like I said, I am gonna all-wheel drive the coupe. It is gonna take me a little while because I gotta get all the parts. I don't like really buying used stuff. I like buying new stuff. And I hope you guys grab you a set, man. Cause this, trust me, if you have a garage and you wanna do like some work, take off wheels, do a tire rotation, do an oil change, drop a swap, drop a gearbox, do axles, do exhaust. Bro, this is like perfect. This is like literally perfect. This is a perfect for the average consumer, you know, who ain't got no big lift, who just wants something in the garage. This is perfect for you. So thank you guys again. Thank you everybody for tuning into this video. Like I said, all the links will be in the description, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.